Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And second down only works out for a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Here's Nix to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line. Second down. They're going to try and throw it here. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Shotgun now on third down. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
On third down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up fourth down. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Hampton on second. Galloping inside the 40. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
This time it's a passing play. Setting up the running back screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Into a crowd. Intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Harvey once more. They're not getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Ball in his hands right around midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Hampton gets it from the pistol. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Ganson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, This is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a throw. Caught out wide. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal, Chargers.
Here we go, set. 60.
Hampton takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pull that in front further. 13-zip.
Touchdown, Chargers.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
First down and goal to go. The 7-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Hey, come on, set. Get up.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Caden. Don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Nix now to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Olay, olay, olay. Hold on a sec. Captain. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This connects with Higgins. And this This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Lays out left side and gets it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Here's Harvey running from his own read. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Now Nix escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hold on a sec. Chill. Ready. Bombers.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. All in left side. And he's brought down at the line. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Another carry for it. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They give it to him again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stop the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Throwing now on first down. And he hauls in the interception. And the Broncos might be able to get some points late after the interception.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Captain. Olay. 44.
Giving this to Harvey. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready? Bombers. Olay.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Captain. Olay. Ready?
From the red zone on first. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Play bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Even 5 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Hampton now up the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run. Solid running here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. 2nd down, looking for options. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers grow the lead now to 22 points.
Broncos 6. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
There's a give to Harvey. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Second down, give to Harvey. Escapes a defender. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Hill now from the gun. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
All set now, first and 10. Nick's off the play action. That one's cut along the right sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Again on second and 10, Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. 79. Go.
Hampton gets the handoff. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Throwing on seconds. Short pass brought in. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Looking to throw on third and 1. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And now they're left with 4th and short. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Working quickly here.
29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now
on third down, here's Nix. Drops it down to Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. And the Broncos first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds his back, Harvey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Here's Nix to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. Crosses the 35, running for more. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Ready.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Broncos first down.
37.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Harvey running from his own read. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
3 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was brought down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines should have wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Now an inside give to Hill. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Room up the sideline, now at the 40. Continues to cook. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow the lead now to 22 points. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Harvey on the carry. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for Broncos 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
11 more yards. That's
Nix now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Nix. He's got a man left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. For the pace here as the clock continues to run. They'll throw again. Nix. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good.
Harvey. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Looking quickly here.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Almost set. 37. 37.
Out of the gun. Give to him. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's off to the races. 30. He's at the 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I don't think they needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set.
Hill on again. He's headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Hill again. Solid work on his punt. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
Almost set.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a